of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders.
The sun is up, so run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us, on my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, and dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. We'll have the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the...
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Williams on the play action, looking deep to open the game. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Williams from the gun. He's running for it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
36 yards. That's good for a Washington Commanders. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, the offense wanted a spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Commanders first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
The QB keeping this option on first and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
It's now third.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Daniels, third and goal. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Well, no weak links to begin this contest, Brock. First, their defense does work, and now the offense playing at a high level, too.
Oh, you mean like a 3-and-out into a touchdown drive? Yeah, that's your dream of how to start every game, and you're thrilled when you can see it executed, because let me tell you, it doesn't happen very often in this league.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7. Bears nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, after the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Williams will look to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the end. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Jukes out a one-stop. It's a nice running on that return. He gets 35. Washington off for their second drive. And so far, exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he gets him around 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and short, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Daniels gonna keep it. Give him around 6. That's gonna make it 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Daniels to throw on 4th. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has some space inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Gay to add the extra point. point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14, Bears nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Chicago.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he takes it down to the 33. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Williams to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run now with Swift. Jukes one defender. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Swift, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14, Bears 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. To the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Short pass brought in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders looking at 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels now on 1st down. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air again, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Now he takes it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash.
A 35-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's got time here. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Run now with Krosky Merritt. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
For a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 24, Bears 7. Matt Gay to kick
Here's
off
Gay now to
for
handle the
Washington.
kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Williams on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Williams on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. They motion the tight end over. Trying again, following the sack. Drops it underneath, Swift. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams from the gun. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down, Williams. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Frankie Luvu. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well... Defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They just get the play off. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels gonna keep it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And They make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 7 yards that time, and now it's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Bears 31, Bears 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the air yet again. Williams hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Rolling left, buying some time, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Bears will line up for the
Williams trying to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate? Just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again,
They got it.
and
Come
again.
on now.
But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First and 10 from the 41. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That's good. For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They give it to him again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders with a 16-point lead. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. And that should get them this victory as well.
It's a gain of 14 yards. For the Commanders, first down. First down and goal to go.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, ever, 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 and heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.